Check it out, Spotify show. Every Tuesday and Thursday, well, what do you know? It's the Spotify show.
What up? It's your boy, The Real Ghost, back at it again. And we're here with Dr. Dank in the building, and we got Dark Tea again. Yay. And we're here going to be watching a tutorial of his game that's coming out on Steam in a couple of weeks or a week. It's called NQR. Let's give it up to him. Can y'all hear it?
I can hear you.
Okay. Tell us about what's going on.
So where that started at, that's inside the unlock screen. That's all the unlocks that you can do. There's 3 different difficulties. There's easy, normal, and hard. It basically affects by how often the balls drop and how often the hoop there turns red when it flips. That puts it into alert mode. Once it's in alert mode, you lose points whenever you score. Whenever it's like this, it's either white or gold. That's all positive scoring. So I made plenty of visual indicators to let you know, hey, don't score right now.
There's like small and big balls coming at the same time.
So the balls are various sizes. There's a smallest size and there's a biggest size, and it kind of randomly picks between each one when it generates the ball. Each ball size is also variable to the points that it scores. The bigger balls score less points. The smaller balls score more points.
Nice.
At some point there, I start changing some words.
Yeah.
But yeah, so throughout the whole level, the ball just keep falling. They all fall from the same area. They'll keep piling up until you start changing the QR code. Once you start typing different words into the spot there where it says enter your 3-letter words here, it'll change the QR code. These are actual QR codes. So if you were to, hold up your phone and scan it, you would actually see that it would show a word beneath there. So like if you type in the word ABA or lie or lip or LIS, that QR code would show that if you put your phone up to it. So it would say, search lists or search lit or search RIP or whatever. So throughout the entire game, any QR code that you see at all throughout the entire game, you can scan. And actually there's in the unlocks menu, there's achievements. So from the very first screen there, you see achievements that are up there, and the achievements, if you scan those achievements, it'll take you to the website and it will tell you how to unlock that achievement.
Your website, basically.
Yeah, I got it all set up on the website. I got every achievement already listed on there. The moment that you scan the QR code and go to the link, it takes you straight to that section of the website for that specific unlock, and it tells you how to unlock it.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
In the next
There it
video,
is right there. Yeah. So those achievements up there, you'll see if it's locked, it has the lock icon. Even with that lock icon on there, you can still scan it and find out how to unlock that achievement. Underneath, it tells you what it does. And then it tells you, to scan to be able to find out how to unlock it. Now, there is an achievement that if you get that achievement, it will, where it says to scan to unlock the QR code, it changes it to how to unlock that achievement. So there's an achievement that'll make it easier and save you effort from having to constantly go to my site.
So
it looks really funny on my end because you're just like staring at your light.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This way is the TV. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty dope. I like the concept of it, but it looks like a challenging game if you don't know about 3-letter words, unless you just type those letter words in like a cheat code.
Well, the list at the bottom has every word that you can actually type to enter. As you type them in, they unlock. And then after you unlock them, you can actually click the word and it'll populate so you don't have to type it every time, which will come in handy later on because every level adds one more letter to the word. So the first level is 3-letter words, second level, 4-letter words, third level, 5-letter words, and so on and so forth, all the way up to 25-letter words.
Dang. So basically, that won't show until the end of the timer.
Which one? Oh,
The
knowing which
3-letter
words you
words and all
unlocked.
that. Yeah.
Oh no, you'll know right away because on the bottom, yeah, because the other video I actually enter in words and stuff, so you can actually see it functioning. Because on that one, I think I was just showing the balls falling, and then I was showing the end screen in that video.
Yeah.
But whenever you enter in a word, the box that's below it, it scrolls to that word. So that way you know exactly what you entered and you can see every single word. So it's not anything, you don't have to be smart or know words or need a dictionary or anything. I actually have the dictionary built right into the game. Um, Also
Like a
from the
cheat code.
achievements area, all the left side, those are the words that you've actually unlocked. If you click those
Mhm.
words on the right side, it tells you the definition for that word. So it's also a learning tool to learn words and what the definitions are for them as well. So like if you ever unlock a word and it's like, well, what does that mean? You can just go to the unlocks menu and click that word and see exactly what it means.
Dang, it sounds like you are like what's the college professor?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily kid orientated because it's a full dictionary, so I have no restrictions on words. Pretty much any word you could think of is gonna be in there, good and bad.
Dang, I don't want to know what the bad is until I play it. But let's get and play this.
So this one's sped up like 1.5 times just to kind of go through because I was showing a lot of features. So as you can see here, you can see the definition on the bottom right when you click the word. The different
Found my youth.
all the different achievements. There's a full photo gallery that you unlock as well, an art gallery for all the backgrounds and everything. Um, you'll see here as I start typing the words, you'll start seeing them unlock. You'll see them turn green.
Dang, you gotta think quick too.
Well, this is also sped up. This is like I said, this is about 2 times speed. So that way I could shorten the video because it was like a 9-minute video.
Dang, you got an F. That's funny. It's dang, it sped it up like from like 1 minute to about 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's going really fast. I went through like 3 or 4 stages. I was showing winning, I was showing losing. I was covering everything, and then to be able to send this to friends on Facebook, I had to speed it up.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't have an attention span if you just
Yeah, no, the time frame. So, and that's the other thing with the difficulties. On easy, you get 4 minutes. On normal, you get 2 minutes, and on hard, you get a minute and a half. Um, Now, there's also achievements that will permanently add more time at a half, 30 seconds, at a full minute. So you could essentially on easy mode you could be playing around for 6 minutes. There's where I
dang.
unlocked one of the achievements there. I slowed down time to normal time on this part and then I speed it back up. But yeah, so the moment you unlock an achievement, it pops up over your display there on the scoreboard, tells you what you unlocked and what it does, and it immediately starts working. So the ball will immediately start dropping if it's a ball. In this case, it added 30 seconds immediately to my time. And from this point on, I'll always have an extra 30 seconds. So every single achievement that I added, each thing does a very specific thing. Like it unlocks a new ball or a new mechanic that you play. Nothing, it's not just like, you're getting
That's like a
stronger.
cheat code. That's like a cheat code on that bottom right there. You can just look at it and type it in and boom.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how it makes it feel. It feels like you're cheating, but it's a built-in mechanic.
Nice. Yeah, that's dope. Dope. Yeah. You learned a lot of coding. It looks like it's like I wouldn't want to make a game, but it's just a coding process and all
I
that.
have about 34 different scripts. I'm counting them right now. I have 34 different scripts that run this game. Just on this
Dang,
game.
that's pretty dope. Pretty dope. But we got the NQR code game right here, and he's going to show us live playing it before our
Yay.
eyes.
All right, so the tooltips at the bottom left will tell you things that I don't cover in the tutorial. So I'll tell you a lot of tricks, like for instance, you can clear out 5 blocks, for instance. So I'll show you here. Start a game.
Dang, he going to hard mode right there.
All
He knows.
right,
Oh, I like the
so
colors.
let's say you're like in this situation right here where these balls are getting stuck. If you click that block, you can clear that block and it'll come back. And you can do that up to 5 times every level. And now I've used them all, so I'm out. So you just use those for if you try to plan a combo or try to score more points at one time, or avoid scoring a bad ball like the red ball, or while it's in alert mode. There's an achievement to get an extra 5, so you can have 10 that you can clear every level. So you can see here now there's this ball right here. This one right here is called the telephoto ball. Any ball that touches that automatically teleports randomly around the entire QR code. So this way you can
Dang.
actually score your multipliers more, because when this hoop becomes gold and it slides over here, every score adds to your multiplier instead of your score.
Dang.
So this way you can build up your multiplier a lot faster to get higher points to be able to advance.
Yeah. It look like the time's not running.
Yeah, that's the bug that I'm having, right? That it literally just started today. I'd never had that issue before. And then today when I went to do the game, it started doing that. I'm like, are you serious right now? So yeah, so right now it's gonna just keep going. But you do have the ability to pause, unpause, and then quit.
At least you can put the words probably in still without
Yes,
the effect of the timer.
correct. Correct.
Oh, there we go.
So, and you'll see if I enter that word, it's already there. So if I type a word like, let's say try, it'll scroll straight down to that word, which is right here. Once you've unlocked the word, you can actually click it to add it in. So that way you don't have to
Change it?
type it,
Okay.
Which-
yeah, it does.
which I was talking as last time talking. That'll save a lot of time when you get up to the later levels where there's bigger words. I actually just realized there's another little bug glitch that I don't know why that's happening. Of course, live shows. What when do things ever go perfect? Never.
At least the concept of the game is still functional.
Yeah. Literally, this is like I was saying, like this is literally one word or one line of code that's doing this between the timer stopping and my blocks stacking up here, which should not be happening. But anyway, let me get back out of here. So that's basically the premise of the game. All the different balls will do different things. They'll destroy QR codes. There's a breakout ball that I will actually show you instead of telling you.
You unlocked every single level? No, you didn't.
No, not yet. No, I'm going through. I'm actually playing like if I was a player. I'm trying to go through and unlock each code, each achievement to make sure that it's fully legit doing it.
Even though you could bypass them.
I could, yeah. I could very easily just open up my save file and just be like, yes, this is done. Yeah, I did that too. Sure. So here, see, breakout ball breaks modules. It's merely a flesh wound. So this one here, it's a classic game called Breakout, which is a paddle on the bottom, and the ball bounces off the paddle and hits bricks. It breaks the bricks. When you get this ball, it will zoom out, and there will be paddles on all 4 sides of the QR code, and it'll have a ball that bounces and starts destroying the QR code, building points for the player. So I have different modes of different things that'll happen throughout the game, such as the breakout one. I actually have a Galaxa mode, which will be the ship from my game from my website will be flying around and shooting the different balls and QR codes, also scoring points and stuff. I have an attack mode, which starts just dropping bombs going across. The spawner keeps moving side to side. It's just dropping bomb. And that just like blows up the QR code and then regenerates it all back. Just a lot of fun visual stuff to help really get the points and score up really high. You know, the
Yeah.
possibilities will be endless. I'm sure there'll be people surpassing me in no time, especially like speedrunners and stuff that have interest in the game. They'll be blowing me away, teaching me how to do stuff in my own game, probably.
So yeah, you ever thought about making like a heavy game, like
I
I don't
have, but
know,
I need a
RPG?
team. I actually have my Eraser Man game is what's like my biggest game that I want to do, and it's a side scrolling action adventure, sort of roguelike, but not just a roguelike. It's a lot of different types of games in one. Um, but that game is something that's like my passion project, but I need a team for that. I can't do that by myself. I have so much that I have to focus on because I'm doing all hand animations for that and everything. I'm not using AI at all. That game is entirely me. The music's me, everything. I've been creating everything. So I definitely have plans for it. I just kind of need to get to a point to where I'm funded or something, something that I could just work on this stuff to be able to produce it. Because I mean, I can't sit and just work on this and have to worry about bills and stuff because then I'm going to release a bad product. It's going to be lacking because I have to rush it out. Like I gotta, I like to release quality. I don't like to half-ass shit and get it out there.
Yeah, you if it's yeah, because it's like artists, like you gotta have a clean, quality, good song. If not, then you gonna get bad reviews.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You have anything wrong with it, you say the wrong word, you use the wrong line, your beat might have double beat at one point when it shouldn't have. I mean, any little thing they'll just rip you apart.
Yeah, or a lot of people start like doing like simple stuff, go on 5 a.m. and make their own
Oh yeah,
GTA world,
right.
and then to start like people actually buy it to join the server.
I do. I know of that, but I haven't ever gotten into that. Like the GTA 5 role playing. Like I've watched a lot of the videos on YouTube and stuff of people getting on there. People go on there and they live a life inside GTA where they're driving around and they play a cop. So every time they go in there, they're going to
I know
work as a
those
cop, driving around, whatever.
those would
I
be
always found it
interesting.
intriguing, but something that I don't know I could ever get into myself.
Like they'd be actually into it. Like they had their own walkie talkies and all that. I've seen a gamer do that on Facebook Live.
They have their own rules and everything. Like they could literally take anybody and put them into jail. Like that character physically cannot do anything. Like they will take you, put you in the car, take you to jail, and you literally are sitting there for days. It's like, wow, that's crazy. That's
Yeah,
dedication right there.
it's like you be in jail for so many hours. Like 24 hours in the game is 4 months in the game, I guess.
Oh,
It's
geez, wow.
crazy.
I didn't know that. I didn't know the time scale like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I used to watch this YouTuber all the time. He does like the gang type of GTA, but he got in jail one time. It's crazy though. But yeah, how many levels are they?
So the first realm, which is the QR code realm, the words realm, has 25 levels to it.
Mm,
There's 25 levels total. I will be having DLC, which will add new realms, and the realms are different gameplay. It's not going to be word entry, for instance. So on the next one, the next DLC that I will release will, instead of dealing with putting in words, will deal with phone numbers. So you'd be putting in mock-up phone numbers, but the whole purpose of that realm is to contact a specific person. So you kind of have
mm,
to deduce by going through different phone numbers to find to kind of guide something. Because instead of balls falling, it's going to be like someone moving or walking around. So you're playing that character that's just kind of automatically aimlessly walking the maze of a QR, and you're entering the phone numbers. And when you get to the right phone number, you will have found who you're looking for, and then that level will be done. And that's how those levels will work. And then I have one for doing QR codes for like business cards, and that's a who done it style game. So it's kind of like Clue. So there's a murder that happened, and you have to find out who the murderer was. So these are all different DLCs that are going to be coming out for the game. Over time. Once I
Right.
finish this, then I'll start working on the next one. Yada yada.
Should make a simulator game. Those are a lot of popular simulator games right now.
Yeah, and that's something. I mean, if I had an idea for one, a direction, that I could be passionate about, it would definitely be something that I could get into. But still, something like that, I think something like that needs a team. You need a bunch of people coming up with ideas, coming up with stories, scenarios. Even if you're using AI, it doesn't matter. Just the fact to be able to generate and come up with all the stuff that you need for that is way too much for one person. To have
Yeah.
quality.
Unless they're making money and then they end the game 24/7.
Yeah, well, that's I know how that is. I literally, if I'm not spending time with my fiance, I'm at work. If I'm not at work, I'm working on my game. So, I don't have much time
Yeah,
for
oh,
too much.
yeah, same here. That's why I only do stuff on the weekends.
Right. I'm. Oh, there's another bug. Yay. Uh,
Uh
yeah.
oh.
Yeah,
This is
that's pretty
great
much all I
S.
really have showing wise. Because, like I said, with the three bugs that I have going on, that's pretty much killed anything that I could really show you, like how the different balls work and everything. 'Cause the moment I go into attack mode and it changes, it kind of goes to hell at that point because of the issues I'm having right now. It was working great last night, and then this morning I was like, "Oh, let's get this going." Oh, what I do?
But yeah, thanks for showing us how the game works, how the inside of the intelligent person knows how to code. Like that's like takes some work to code. That's all I guess.
It's been a
Like
lot of work.
I can't do that. Like I could do make websites, but when it comes to coding, I can't. I used to work for a guy that he wanted me to do his website by do coding, like put his like checkout as
Right.
the way he wanted. But I couldn't program it because I don't know coding. There's a certain way, so I just did the format that because he does the service. I forgot what service he does. You know how like PayPal got their own checkout, but he
Right.
uses service as a different software to generate his website to go on his checkout store.
I
So
got
he
you.
wanted me to make it the way he wanted it, but that takes coding. So I just did a mock up one, but it's still functional at the end of the day. And he didn't like it. I'm
Well,
like, yeah, because he didn't want to pay it. Pay me.
and the great thing with AI now is that in situations like yours, we're at a situation now where it's like if you want to make something, you can. You don't have to know that coding. You just have to know what you want and how to ask for it.
Hmm. Yeah, but that software needed coding or copy little CR code or CRS code or something like that.
It probably needed an API to connect the two
Yeah,
different apps together to be able to reach the back end from the front end, for instance.
yeah. That's why I just use PayPal to do all that. The business PayPal on our end.
So
It's
my
more
my
simple.
website, my store, I actually took. Okay, so you know how PayPal has that free, checkout store thing or whatever, so you could
Yeah,
use it on an item, so you could put this item and add it to the PayPal thing or
yeah,
whatever. I took that and built it into a full shopping cart because I was using this service that I was paying monthly for a shopping cart, just to be able to sell something. And then, what I sold the stuff on took a percentage. And then by the time I got the money, something $10, I got $1. I'm like, this is pointless.
yeah, yeah.
So
Because
I'm
PayPal got the thing that you can copy and paste the little code on there and paste it to your website.
So I took that and put that into my website and then built a cart. So I can actually create a shopping cart from my website. You could take and shop all the items, add them all to one shopping cart like you would any other store, and it's instantaneous. So I mean, like you click it, it's added. You could delete it immediately. And once you're finished with the cart, when you hit the purchase button, it's basically sending all of that to PayPal as one item. So I'm able to create my own store and completely run it, keep track of everything, send
Yeah,
receipts and everything for free without spending a
yeah.
dime.
But they still take a percentage PayPal.
They do, but there's no way around
Yeah.
that. I mean, just because you're
Yeah.
using your money, you're running your money through them.
Yeah.
So there's nothing you can do at that point. But I'm not having to pay any extra for using a service, and I don't have to pay any extra for maintaining a shopping cart because the code basically just creates the cart. And mind you, I did that before AI. I did all that before AI, getting that whole thing working. But now that I have
Yeah.
AI, I can make it even better and
Nice. Because I
have a
didn't even
nice,
use
nice full
AI.
store.
I didn't use AI for my checkout thing. I just did the little presets on there, added the Venmo and all that for our Spotify shopping cart, and then generate QR codes. So when people want to donate, they can scan the QR code and it takes them to the a dollar amount they want to put, and then send, and then they'll let me know. It will send the receipt to their email. If they don't get it, I would know who it is. If they have their email in file, I can screenshot the receipt and put it in their email as well.
Oh, okay. Nice. It's a good functional system.
Yeah, PayPal is. And they actually called me after I signed up. So I'm like, yeah, that's very nice, because usually a lot of business, like online business, they don't call you once you create your own thing.
Right. Just if you need assistance or help with setting things up.
Yeah. And then my phone, I could tap a credit card and it takes the payment.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't
that's
know
right.
that.
You know, I did hear about that. That PayPal started doing that. So that way you don't have to have an external POS or anything. You just
Oh, I
literally
still
just have
got
your
that.
phone.
I still got that just in case.
The external?
Yeah, just in case. And then I got a business line already, so it's like the POS system. You don't pay for. You just pay for the initial cost, and it's
Right.
yours.
Oh, because you're buying the unit and then what? They like charge you like a small percentage per transaction or something?
Oh, they always do. There's no
Yeah.
way around it, like you said. But
Right.
this himself, it's a one-time payment, and then you get it. You don't have to
And that's all
pay.
that's for is just for taking payments?
Yep, take your payments and it uploads to PayPal, and they take their little percentage.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like a little POS. They got more on there, but I'm like, no, I ain't having a big retail store. But yeah,
Yeah, they got some big ones. They got
uh,
those full out screens with a
touch
drawer and
screen.
everything.
But yeah, thank you, Darty, for joining us today, Dr.
No problem.
Dank.
Thank you for
If
having
you
me.
haven't checked us out, on Tuesday we had a tutorial how he created a game, the inside scoop of how he created it, and how it's going to be on Steam in the next couple of weeks. And yes, it's a brilliant young mind. He's like a professional, and when it comes to this, if any gamers want to get reached to him, you can tell them where you want to be reached at.
You can find
Where
me
is it?
on Facebook at Gearhart Studio, YouTube Gearhart Studio, my website gearhartstudio.com. Pretty much anywhere, just type in Gearhart Studio, you'll find me.
All right, you heard it here first at the Spotify show. And Darty and Dr. Dank, we all say, you know what time it is.
You know what time it
What
is.
time it is?
You heard.